Hello people. So sorry about that. I'm a couple of minutes late because my system as usual was playing up. I think I'm just getting used to it, so apologies, but I'm here now. I was only a couple of minutes late. I've got my cup of tea and I thought what we could do tonight is just a little fun project to do with the products that I have recently brought out, that most of you, well, all of you should have received by now in the post, those who purchased through Hobby Maker, and those that have purchased through my own website. Don't know why that's not working. I've got my phone on so I can see any comments because I miss things, which is a little annoying, but it's fine. Oh, I think I've got it back. So there we go. And I'm not sure if I've got the YouTube one working yet. I don't think I have. I don't think it's doing it. So I'll just have to repost to YouTube. But I had hoped to go to both of these now. What's going on? There we go. I'm having a nightmare with the system today. I'm just going to carry on regardless. Anyway, so for those of you who are new to me, my name is Kellyanne Jordan. I am a Crafty Kelly. I have a small craft company where I make stamps and stencils, ephemera, paper packs for card making, journaling of all sorts, art journaling, mixed media journaling, whatever it is. And I have my own concept, which is card journaling, which I have a book. These books are a logbook to keep your projects in and what you've used. So if you've never seen these before, they are available on Amazon at the moment, and that is your kind of project logbook, because I've got a brain like a sieve. I love making stuff and I forget what I've used to make the project, and when I go back to it I kind of want to know so I can recreate it. So I developed these logbooks. So I have two different options. I have a watercolor cover and I have a white wood cover, but they are available on Amazon at the moment. I don't have any in stock on my store at the moment because I sold out, which was lovely. But if you do want one, they are available. If you can't find it on Amazon, you can go through my website and there are links if you just click on the little picture of the book. So tonight I wanted to do something a little bit different, shall we say. One, I wanted to give people some ideas and inspiration for using my texture dies and how I use them and why I developed them. And the other is we're going to decorate using some of my pattern papers a wooden tag. So I've had these wooden tags. I've done wooden tags before, but it's been a while. So I thought actually we could have a play with that on some of the papers. But first of all, I'm going to show you some of the projects that I've made recently using the kind of texture dies and how I've incorporated them in. And I've just got a load of bits and bobs that I can just show you, and so you can see how well they kind of work together. I've got a ton of little bits, so I should have probably got these all out of the pack before, shouldn't I? But as usual, I wasn't thinking. I was downstairs with my little man, yeah, just being with him. Oh, my dad's calling me. Really? Dad, you have to wait. It's his birthday tomorrow. Bless him. So I've got loads of bits and bobs to show you. Sorry, Dad, I feel bad for not picking up, but oh well. So let's first go through the projects that I've got as inspiration. So my inspiration projects. Let's flip you around. I've got to get the right camera. That's the one. So this is what I made today. In conjunction with some papers that I got from the Sweetie Factory Arts and Crafts. That come out really nicely. It's on some textured paper. And then this is one I've tucked it. I've made it kind of blend in using blending obviously the colours over the top to kind of bring it all in, which has come out nice. Then the kind of classic, and then we've got our little stripes, and we've got some white flowers. But for me, it just kind of adds an extra dimension, and it adds another kind of I've just said dimension, adds another layer to a project, which I kind of like. So that is like your little inspiration. But what I just wanted to show is like, so I've got tons of different backgrounds here. Oh, that one you've just seen. So just using these in conjunction with some of my other dies, you can start to see how it just, that kind of combination can start to work with kind of like any background you've created. Or even if it's not with a flower, a butterfly, and it's something else, it just kind of can break up a piece that you've created. See, I love like that. That's quite nice together. And what about that one? Yep. Even our Christmassy stencilies. I've got some lovely that. Something I was just playing around with. Because I kind of do stuff, have a play, and then decide what I'm going to do. But you can see like how well these kind of work together. Like if you were doing like your butterflies and stuff. I know I've done butterflies, but if you've got my light bulbs moment collection, also that would work really nicely together with this. This is another one that just having something to kind of break up the kind of background can really work nicely. I've got loads of backgrounds. I better make some cards with these. Didn't realise I had so many. But you see, so like, I've literally just gone through a load of them. Like I've got tons here from various different things. That was done on the show. So I will keep those all for later. But so you can see how well the texture die can be added into a project that you're creating if you need that extra little something just to break. Let's turn you back to me. So just to break up that background to give you a bit more depth within it. But so what I want to do today, thank you for staying with me if you're still there, is, so this was one of the cards that I created using some of my papers. Really kind of, you know, a quick and easy. I say quick and easy, it was fairly quick and easy, but just using the papers in a different way. So I've got loads of scraps, as well as I've still got some full pages which I've not used. So I want to decorate this. So this is the MDF tags from Sticks2, who I got these off of a long time ago. I got 4 in a pack, so that gives me 4 opportunities to create. I'm just gonna, where's the scissors? Cut those out, cut those off. There we go. Now I can get in there. Now it's not often that I do kind of like MDF projects or something a little bit different, but I'm trying to do more. I do them, like, so this is a project I done a year or two ago, and this was I done actually on Telebox when I was guesting for it'll come to me in a second, Hobby House. No, I knew it would. But I wanted to, I've taken that as my inspiration kind of for my project, although I'm not going to do it anything like this, but it was that I went, actually, I haven't done something like that in a while, so let's just do it. So I'm going to flip you back round and get you to the desk, and let's start with our first layer. First layer. I'm going to put a layer of glue, and I'm going to get some butterflies out. So I will be using some ephemera from the butterfly collection, and I will be using some of the papers we've got here. And what else am I going to use? I will use my stamps and stencils. I think I'm going to go for, I might go for those two. So I want to go for two, and I'm going to kind of merge them together. So let's move those little bits out of the way. And I also have some other bits and bobs that I'm going to add in as we go. I've just moved my books out of the way. So let's get this, and let's see how big it is. So it is 3.25. So let's say 3.25. Just do a smidge over. Smidge over. Now, I can do some tear for the rest of this. So it's fine that it's over the sides, because I'm going to glue it, and I'm also going to use a sanding block just to take off the edges. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take from this corner, I'm going to just start ripping it. But I'm going to keep it like, because it's a little bit shy, so I'm going to go to there, and then I'm going to pop that on there like that. Take that up as much as I can. Yeah, I reckon so. I could tear this one, but I don't really need to, so I'm just going to smother some glue on. I'm just going to use my finger. Oh, this bookbinding glue is brilliant, but I always struggle with it. So I'm going to put a big old dollop on there. I will have to put on some more. I'm just going to use my finger to give it a push round. Whoop. So, oh, I can't believe it's Friday. I was on the school run earlier, and it was like icicles out there. I couldn't believe it. Last week I was wearing a dress on Saturday because it was quite nice. But no, it's gone cold and nasty again. Right, let's just get that up there. Give that a good push down. So that layer, I'm going to do that on there, but I'm going to put the glue on the bit of paper for the next layer. Right, give that a good old rub down. I think my internet's playing up for some reason, maybe. Hopefully we're still live. Right, let's put a little bit of glue on this bit. Right. And then we'll just do a little smear on there. Pop that on there. Right, let's just wipe some of that goop off. Goopily loop. These bits I can use for other projects, so they will go in the little packet. Oh, which is just fallen on the floor. So I've got lots of glary lights because it's quite dark in here now. Or, well, in front of me is my windows. Now, I'm going to let that dry for a second, and we're going to start thinking about what we're going to put on top. So I wanted to make some tags. So I've got one of those punches. This is a hunky-dory one, I think. Yeah, it must be. They're really good. But I'm going to cut this down to 1 1/2. We're going to do a couple of different sizes, I think, because we can. Go for that bit. 1 1/2. Is that right? 1 1/2 inches. That's what it says. So we'll do that one. Save that bit for later. give it a little puncheroonie. I do love these punches. I just love a punch, but if you've followed me since my Stampin' Up days, you'll know I love a punch. They're just fabulous. We're going to go 2 inches for this one. So we're going to snip that down a little bit, I think. We don't need it quite so long. Now, obviously, you can use these papers as they are, but I can't help myself, and I like a bit of ink on there and to distress it a bit and maybe knock this back a little bit. So we're going to use those because that's quite dark. How big is that? Let's take that down to 4 inches. Fabulous. And so now we've got our main tag, which is just drying. I don't want to put any ink on that until the glue's dried a little bit. I've got a couple of little taggies, which we're going to add some more texture and ink to as well. But I want to, because I think it's, what do I want to use? I was thinking, I've got these, I want to decorate it slightly with some of the bits. So this is the Katie Sue molds that I had done ages ago, so I've got a load of these. I think we're going to do a key. We might do a little bolty bolt. Have I got another couple of those? Oh, I do. Do I have any more that I've already painted? Probably not. I might use that. I've not done a key, so we might have to paint up a key. Oh yeah, look at that. Look. Fab. I haven't got a key painted. No. Ooh, that's typical. Oh well. So like every so often I just dive into these and use them on a project. I could use some blue. Do a mixture of blue and cogs maybe. Okay, well we'll leave those out on the side in case I go, oh, yes, I would like to use those. Because who knows? I could change my mind. I could change my mind as usual. So what I want to do now is let's do a little bit of inky blending on these. So I'm going to start with a vintage photo. This is a very good brown, just for kind of not being too dark, but giving a lovely kind of warm kind of brown to your project. Okay, and then we'll go around this one as well. I might go around them. I might see what it's like with a bit of blue. I've got my peacock next to me. There we go. Oh, I've got the glue there. There we go. Okay, how's that doing now? Yeah, that's good, I think. So I'm just going to take off those edges now, because we can. I'm going to just... There we go. I actually think I brought this sanding block literally just for craft stuff. Not for home decor or anything, for doing crafting. Funny, isn't it? So I'm just going around all the edges. I'm going at a slight angle so I can get a good kind of edge on it. Nice crisp. I'm sure I've got a little pen knife around here somewhere. Not a pen knife, a blade. Did I have it downstairs? So I can do the centre hole. Right, nearly there. Making a right mess on the desk, aren't I? There we go, almost. Come on. What are the boys going to think I'm up to in here? I I think they're downstairs having their fajitas. There we go, fabulous. So let's take all that and give that a swishy swoo over there. We don't want that. Now we've got this. Need to get that hole. Blade. Yeah, there it is. So I'm going to carefully, as carefully as I can, just give it a little twist-a-roon. If I wasn't going to put some ribbon or something for it, it wouldn't matter that it was there, but I am, so there we go. Done. Move that out of the way. I stab myself with it. So I want to do a bit of stamping and stenciling on top of here. So let's get you. Actually, I'm going to get the texture stamp. So this was one of the texture stamp. It's a text from my first stamp set, which was the textures one. So let's use a bit of that. Let's use a little bit of espresso, although I do have some text there. I think I might just put, you know what, I'm going to take it off the block and do it and just add a little bit of text there and a little bit there, just a little bit of overlap. And then let's get the peacock. And this, so this is in the Whispering Wings stamp set. It's kind of like a watercolor style butterfly, and we're going to pop him here. And it's not really that big of a deal if I don't get a clean impression, because it's supposed to be a little bit off. Not off, but you know, it doesn't need to be perfect. And we'll do one just there. But I will take my time a little bit more and press down. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's interesting how the colours change with that colour. So now I'm going to take a little bit of my brown, and I'm going to just start darkening up that edge. There. So I'm just going to make that nice and, yeah, that's good. And let's grab, oh, I could use, this is for my first stencil, but I do have others I can use. So let's go for some of this right here. These two are still available on the website at the moment. I have a small amount of stock. Okay, I'm getting a couple of those numbers in. Just in there. And what else should we use? Let's go for some of my favourites. Oh, we could do a little bit of brick. Yeah, let's do a little bit of brick. I think I'm going to do a little bit of brick in. I might do a mix of colours. Might do a mix. So I'm going to come down here. Ooh, that went on a little bit thicker than I had anticipated, but that's fine. That's fine. And then I'm going to bring back in some of the vintage photo. Get a nice little mix there. Yeah. I'll do the same up here. a little bit of vintage photo. And then a little bit of blue. Might add some more to it in a sec, I'm not sure. Okay, so that edge around it is a bit light, so I'm just going to go in with some ground espresso, which is a nice kind of dark brown. I'm going to go around that edge. I might need to get my hot glue gun out. I did put it somewhere near me. Oh, it's on the floor there. Yeah, that's starting to look good. So, what is the plan? The plan is to do a little taggy tag. I might do I do, let's get these in. I'll just cut that tag down a little bit because I do want to see. Oh no, it's too bright. I think that one. But I might snip it up a little. So I've got a bit up here and a bit down there like I did with the other card project. But I also have with me, I forgot about these. There they are. So I have old book pages on my website I like to use for projects, and I like to make little flowers. So I can do that now, she says. Where are my tweezers? I think I'd like to add a couple of these to the project. So I'm just gonna, this die is a Sizzix mini flower or something, but I got it like a really good price. I think it was from Amazon. It was a couple of quid, for when I like to make little flowers for my projects. Right, where's my glue? Oh. Let's just get that sticking. I have got a slightly bigger die one, but I'm not sure where that one is, which is exactly the same as this, just a bigger version. But I don't think it's a Sizzix one. I think it might be Spellbound. But I mean, like, they are available like in a lot of places. There's one. Let's do the other one. Got to just double check, because when I cut these, I normally cut a couple of pages at once. Oh, that might just be its own. I think it is. These book pages are available on the website. I ethically source them, and all the books that are taken apart for our crafting needs were books that were either going to go into landfill or going to be made into pulp. So I love the patina and texture, colour, like from an old book, so that's why I like to save them and share them with everybody else, because, well, why not? I know I'm not the only one out there that does love them. Right, let's been a little tricky devil, this one. I'm gonna try and get this out without ripping it. Right. Let it undo a little bit and then hold it in place. These can be a little bit tricky sometimes. I do have a third one. I'm not sure. Oh, I've got a couple there. We might use, we might not. Let's get that stuck down. Fab. So, what next? What next? Because I'm going to chippity chop that up. Where's me? Oh, there's a pair of chippity choppers. I'm just going to literally just take it straight across there, because we can use half there, we can use half there. We can have a tag and a tag, and I'm not sure if I want a keyhole with, I think I'll go for a butterfly. So these are, I've got 2 ephemera packs of vintage butterflies, and both of them are completely different, so you won't find the same images in each one of them. They will be different. Do I want a little one? And with the butterflies, I've gone for like a small and a large, so you've got different size butterflies. I really do love that blue one. Isn't that nice? I feel it hides the key though. Oh, that's a small one. Oh, there it is. So what pack's this from? This is from Vintage Butterflies 1. So I'm thinking of doing like a doop-a-doo and a doop-a-doo. Maybe I just maybe I don't. Maybe I just have one. I can dull the edges of that so it's not so. Maybe I put my butterfly in the middle, and I put a key hole over the top. Do I take that away? That's what I love about this kind of like experimentation part. I do this with like all my projects. I kind of experiment with them and decide what's going where, and how a project, how I'm going to end up putting it together. Okay, so we've got those. So let's see what it's like with maybe a couple of cogs. I think I'll have to make those a little bit duller. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. I might put one of the black bits underneath. Just a little bit. Okay, so we've got a kind of plan. We've got a plan. And we're going with those. So let me get my glue gun. What am I going to have to unplug? Oh, actually, I'm not going to have to. I've got another plug there. I've had this glue gun for so many years now. It's such a good one. Plug up here. What I like about this one, this is the Hobby Tech. It's got a switch on it, and it's got a stand. But it takes the big one, so that's not a bad thing. So we'll wait for that to warm up slightly. So what else did I want to do? I wanted to, I've got some of like the kind of antiquing. So we're going to put a little bit of this, I think. Let's see if this colour works. It probably doesn't now, does it? Just got a little bit on my finger. So let's tap it on the mixed medium. And then I can just use my finger. Do I prefer that to that, or do I prefer the gold? Don't really know. I think I prefer the gold. So, there's my gold paint. Whoop. Oh, the lovely Joe has just liked the comment. Thank you, Joe. Lovely to see you. Gold paint I was looking for. Oh dear. I've got a few of them. Where's the one I want? Okay, so you. That was you that I used last time. Or was it you? I have two. I'll give that one a go. Oh, don't worry about missing the start. It's all good. It's nice that you've come along, Jane. I hope you're well. Are you still doing samples for people? Oh, that's a lot of gold. I hope so, because you are very talented. Let's take a little bit of that and let's give that a little bit of a swishy woo. Yeah, I prefer that colour. I'm not going to put so much on these ones. I've just got out a little bit too much, haven't I? There we go. I just want to tap a tap. Tap a tap. Because I found it was a nice blue, but it was a little too much blue. Yeah. Let's tap. I'm just using my finger. I don't want to paint loads on, but I want a little bit of a sparkle. I just went a little bit crazy there, she says. Okay, fab. So he can kind of blend in a little bit more now. Now, I keep saying now. What's up with me and me words today? So they're good. They're good. So they're going to be stuck on. I'm going to pop you on. I can do you with a little bit of glue. Oh, you're not at the moment. That's a real shame. When I'm in need of a team, I will be in touch. I'm still too little at the moment. But at some point, who knows, in the future, I will have myself and my own little team of sample designers. So I'm going to pop that one there. Okay, and then I just want that a little bit popping out, or did I want some down there in the end? I think I will put some more down the end. Just really love these texture dyes. When I was first making my samples for the show, I literally every sample I did to start with had the texture dye. I was like, oh god, I've got to do some samples without, because there are other things to the collection. But I went a little bit cray. Now is that? It is doing. Now do I want to make, no, because they're going to be quite bulky. So I'll put these on flat. I'm not going to add any more to these. I was thinking about doing a bit of stenciling and stamping on them. Actually, I'm going to keep the papers as they are. I think they've got enough kind of, I think they've got enough design, enough kind of, just, I don't think they need anything else, because I need a little bit of something that gives us a little bit of a break. I will definitely give you a shout. Off to work now. Ugh. Real jobs. I know. I do have not a real job, but I do have another job that I have to do on top of creating. Now, okay, well, enjoy your work, hopefully. Hopefully enjoy your work, if you can. I'm going to have butterfly there, so he's going to be flat. But I think obviously the other bits are quite chunky, so they're not going to be flat. Oh, I can smell my glue gun getting hot. Oh, thanks. I love a tag. I used to do tags quite often, not MDF ones, but like the Tim Holtz tags. But I haven't done one in absolutely ages, so I just thought it's nice to do something a little bit different, because it's usually card making, isn't it? So it's nice to do something a little bit different. So let's arrange these how we want them. So how was it that I wanted them? I can't remember now. That's annoying. Was it like that? I should have taken a photo, shouldn't I? I'm sure I had this one. Maybe we'll take that one away. We'll do you and you. And I'm going to make, yeah, let's do that. So, first one we'll go for is this one. So with a little bit of hot glue. I'm sure it would stick with like the bookbinding glue, but I want an instant grab, don't I? And I want it that it's going to stay. So I'll give that a good old squish down. And then this one, I've just got to be careful I don't burn my fingies. I know what I'm like. I'm a little bit of an accident prone person. See, look, I had to like aim straight for the fingies, didn't I? Right, I'm gonna hook this in so it looks like it's actually like whirring, like that little nice little catch, like it's working away. We're going to do that one there. Yeah, like I said, I made these like absolutely yonks ago, and I just come to them every so often. And I go, oh yes, I think we'll use you. A few strings. Now I'm going to do my little bolts. Little bolts. One. Do I need to do 4? Should I just do 2? At opposites. Nah, we'll do them all. Might as well. Might as well, as we've got them. And there. Okay, so tag is coming along. I was going to put in a key, maybe. Let's give it a quick paint with the gold. Finger painting with the gold. I might need to get an actual paintbrush for this. If I do just a quick like splatter, I kind of go, do I want pink? I want to go. Don't know if I do. Can't help myself. I'm like, do I? Don't I? Always. But what we do know is we want to make him a little bit brought into the piece. I'm just going to take, oh, got a bit of gold on him. I'm just going to take the vintage photo just round that round the white edge. I could snip it off, but I can just blend it back by just adding a little bit of vintage photo to that bit. There I am. Fingers again. Fingers again. I just find fingers sometimes easier to do stuff. There we go. Okay. So we can pop him on there. Not sure exactly how he's going to stick on, but hopefully I can get him his wings up. Hold him there for a sec. got a little spider web there. And let's put one of these flowers just there. And just there. Okay. Kind of sad I didn't use that because it is pretty, but that's okay. I'm going to put him over to one side. He can dry now because I've made a right mess there, haven't I? Sorry, I'm in my own little world. I hope people have got something fun planned for tomorrow. I think we're going to go swimming and we're going around my mum and dad's to celebrate Daddy's birthday. Should I turn the glue gun off? I don't think I need it now. Is there anything else I wanted to add to that? No, I don't think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, I know, messy is definitely good. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I can't help it, I just get so covered. I was going to put some embossing glaze on, but I don't think I want to now. Or maybe. No, I don't think I want to. I think that is probably enough, isn't it? Let me bring that up. There's a lot going on, but lots and lots of flutterbys. So we've got the butterflies from the ephemeras. That's ephemera pack 1. We've got my butterfly die, build a butterfly. We've got the papers, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different designs of the papers. We have my texture die behind it. We have the Katie Sue like bolts and gears molds, and then lots of lovely inks from our Timmy Holtz. Right, let me do a flip of the flu. Yeah, emboss by is clear. Well, I love these. I've got the Tim Holtz embossing glazes, and I grabbed a couple of them. Do you know, maybe have I got my? Yeah, I do. And I actually really like adding the rusty hinge and speckled egg. It really makes things look a little bit kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Or aged, like that kind of grungy patina. So do you know what? Let's just add a little bit. Let me get me embossing. This is my embossing card base. So I always do it over this. But I've got the dauber, but things will probably stick on it anyway. So I'm gonna just tap a little bit on there. Tap a little bit there. Maybe just a little there. And I'm just gonna sprinkle a bit on and see how it goes. So I'm just going to take a pinch of it, sprinkle it. This could be an absolute disaster. But it could be brilliant. That's what I love about just having a play, to be fair. Like, yeah, just love having a play. So that's it for me rusty. And then, so this will get kind of all mixed up. I should have a pot of like mixed ones, do I? I don't know if I do. I should do. Let's have a bit more of this, and I'm going to just dab. Is that dabbing? Oh, it is dabbing. It is now. I'm just going to make a couple of dabs, and we'll just add a little bit to those places for a little bit of glossiness. Right. Lovely. Now, we'll better do that up, otherwise I will make a mess. Let's grab an empty pot. This was clear. you know what? I'm not going to shake it off. I'm going to just pop. I might as well just chuck that like there. Oh. Sorry, I'm muttering to myself as usual. So let's quickly just. Oops, a daisy. Okay, I really could do with a bigger workroom. I'm sure we could all wish that. Right, that is now at optimum temperature. Let's see if we can see it turning. Maybe. Oh yeah, I've got glisten there. There we go. Now it's going. The thing about the embossing glazes is they're not like as obvious. Oh. Did not know my Katie Sue thing would start to warp. Oh dear. Oopsie daisy. Well, I know for next time. Right, let's see if we can just save that a little bit. The Katie Sue gear just decided to do a little bit of a warpy warp. There we go. Let's just push him out a little bit. He's a little bit wonky now. Oh well. So I probably should have done that before, shouldn't I? But we live and we learn. So I've got a little bit of the embossing glaze here and here. That's where it looks the best. Don't know if you can. Come on, Mr. Camera, catch up. Just there, that kind of grungy. That's why I really like the rusty one. But it's not really taken on the black. But hey, I still like it. I still like it. It's given it a little bit of a sheeny sheen in places. So anyway, I'm done now. I'm a nightmare. I was done. I'm not done. I am done. It's done. Now I'm done. Okay. So this has been our fun Friday night project. Thank you for joining me. If you're catching it up on YouTube, then thank you for watching once again. If you are new to me, like and subscribe. Hello, Sally. Thank you for joining. I'm just finishing. It's distressed. It is very distressed. Sorry, you guys know because you watch lives all the time, but it's always a couple of minutes. It's like a minute or two behind. So people will say something and I'll be like, oh, yes, that thing. But so we've used the papers, we've used the dyes, we've used lots of things just to create something a little bit different. But what I did forget, and I always do forget this, I always forget something. I got my pokers. I've got to finish it off. I put it here somewhere and you're thinking, there it is. You're thinking, what, Kelly, what? Bit of lace. A little bit of lace. So I'm going to just take a little bit of lace. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to twist it and punch it through. Because I've got to have a little bit of lace to finish it off. I knew it was missing something. That little something. There we go. There we go. Now we're finished. Sorry, I'm a nightmare. I should plan my life a little bit better, but I did plan, but I didn't 100% know where I was going. So there is my tag for today. If you didn't catch, there is a new inspiration video on my website. And what was the project this week? And the project this week was, I think it was my rainbow card. Rainbow. So there was a nice quick video of how I created this sample. So if you want to go onto my YouTube channel, it's only about 3 minutes long, but thank you very much. If you watch it, give it a thumbs up and a like. Same with this one, because it just helps grow my channel and helps me share the love of craft and what I do. So thank you for those who are joining me. It's been lovely to see you and speak to you. And obviously leave comments and stuff and I will get back to you. But other than that, I think we're done, she says. So I'm going to bid thee farewell. And I will try and do another live next week at some point. I never know exactly what my timetable is. So I'm endeavouring just to do more lives. And it will be just, oh, I'm going to go live. Yeah. I would like to be more organised, but life doesn't permit that always. Anyway, oh yeah, we have some exciting news coming up in the next couple of weeks, so watch out for that. Anyway, take care.